Damn, we live? Yeah, I think we are live. Thanks for tuning in. This is Better Than That Podcast, episode 1. Put a few, red countdowns out there for you guys. This is the first actual, podcast we got. And we do have a guest in the house, Kinfolk, J Mark. What it do?
What up? Already.
So, appreciate, you being on the first episode, supporting This Is Better Than That podcast. What the people really don't know is that we've had multiple failed attempts of this shit. Computer out of memory, just all kind of just fucked up shit trying to, prevent us from really, dropping this shit. This is like the third take, but we're gonna get this shit right. And we had actually shot with my homeboy Jordan, and that fucking video wasn't able to put it out there. Fucked up. But we'll have him on there on the next episode. But man, appreciate you coming in. And got a couple of topics I wanted to chop it up with you about.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we should just jump right into the shit.
Right.
So I know you were mentioning to me, had I seen that video with Snoop and Trump? I ain't seen the shit, to be honest with you, but I mean, I heard about it, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much, he's pointing the gun at like a clown ass Trump.
I didn't see the video. I seen a picture of the, him pointing the video with the clown ass Trump and shit.
Okay.
So, but I also seen a tweet of what Trump, put on there or whatever. He was like, his career is failing and blah blah. And that's a president now. Since when has the president, interacted with hip hop stars and artists and shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is outside. He gonna get impeached, man. I give him about 1 or 2 years, man. His ass is gone.
I mean, I feel you on the interaction shit too, but I thought they was partners. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing them on the roads. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everything changed when you're in office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
You playing a different role, You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what the fuck is going on. You never know who put the shit out. Trump probably didn't put the shit out.
Yeah. So because I don't think I think I read like a while ago where I think some dude in fucking Texas, Austin, I think, actually runs Trump's social media, his Twitter account and shit. So he, you know what I'm saying? He probably like. He president of this shit. He oversee it, He give him the green light, you know what I'm saying, put this shit out, don't put this shit out. But I heard like some other dude is like actually running this shit though on social media too. Yeah, but I mean, fuck it. I mean, what we talking about is put up the fucking video.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I want to see that shit. Cause Snoop Dogg ain't made shit in a minute, man.
Snoop ain't made shit in a minute. And see, like, shit from him. See, I'm a little biased in this one too because Snoop Dogg is in my top 3 favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, just his shit.
Definitely a legend.
Legend, and then exactly. Let's see what the fuck we got. I don't know what the fucking search, man.
Trump.
There, this is it right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this should be it. So we'll see.
You know what? Snoop Dogg may not have been right to put that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
True. We about to look.
Y'all look at it both ways.
We about to look at it right now. You know what I'm saying? So, give our take on the shit.
Slams them. See, they boost shit up like so much as far as like social media and shit, man.
True. Okay, here you go. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. How would you feel if you was a president? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, damn,
you shouldn't give a fuck. You know
I really wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You can't sweat the bullshit, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, I thought they were boys though, right? Or not really boys, but like cordial.
Yeah,
cordial
like
at best, right?
Yeah.
Because he did the roast and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, this was gonna cause like a fucking, firestorm of just all kind of bullshit.
But the simple fact is, like, the president, like, I think the president should have other things he should be doing than fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Worrying about fucking
shit. Yeah, like we said earlier, it could be like some PR shit.
You know what I'm saying, on some Jerry Jones shit, like staying in the headlines,
controversy, you know what I'm saying, create controversy, type shit.
But I mean, like I said, man, I'm a fan of Snoop's, top 3 favorite rappers. I enjoy his podcast, you know what I'm saying. I would challenge him to go on his podcast to know a little bit more about your guests before you have more. And I seen his where he had Nick Diaz on there, right? And like, you know what I'm saying, they blowing or whatever, I think. And like, he asked Nick Diaz, you know what I'm saying, he said, "Are you good at submissions?" I'm like, bro, have you ever seen this nigga fight before? Right. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be your homie, but have you ever seen this nigga fight? Like, yes, this nigga got submissions. He submitted niggas when he was high.
So what made them what made him put him on the show? Like, I didn't even know they was cool.
Well, I mean,
does he just put random people on his show like that, or?
I mean, the thing that they got in common is that, you know what I'm saying, both of them are advocates for smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the big thing that they got in common. So, you know what I'm saying, that would be the reason why, like, he had him on the show there. But like, I was like, damn, do a little bit more homework on your people. But so like,
I feel you.
What you think about, like, you got the Mayweather McGregor shit going. What you think about, like, an MMA fighter versus like a street fighter? You ever seen any of those videos on like YouTube?
I seen a few of them, man. It depends, man. Cause that street fighter could be doped up. This motherfucker could be on some shit.
PCP,
all type of shit.
PCP.
You know what I'm saying? That's all type of shit that can happen in a street fight. It's all type of weapons. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, of course, that MMA is a plus in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Off top, but at the same time, this motherfucker got weapons. It's all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the scenery. You know what I'm saying? If you at a bar, you got fucking balls. You know what I'm saying? So anything goes in the street fight. Yeah. So, man,
true.
Shit,
I'm about to say an MMA fighter anytime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say even a motherfucker that's like, an MMA fighter would be like overkill. It would be like a fucking NBA player playing 1-on-1 against a middle school or high school kid. But like, that's at a professional fighter level.
Okay,
I would say
a professional,
like a professional fighter level. If you would take somebody like that trains, maybe on and off, and they got into a street fight that with somebody who's never trained, that would be a closer fight. Even though there would be a big advantage for the person who does train, because they know, not only do you know offensive attacks, you know defense. So you see shit like, the longer you train, the more balls deep you into like training, the shit slows down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're able to see a lot of shit coming before it happens.
Right.
And in the street fight, you can make all these reads like, oh, what, you threw that, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gonna come to me like this? So I mean, like, I would take a trained fighter any day over, you know what I'm saying, just some person who's never had any type of training, whatsoever.
I'm gonna take the street fighter, because I'm always gonna be
Kimbo Slice.
I'm always gonna be underdog bias. You know what I'm saying?
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice, for example.
He would be the one.
Kimbo Slice versus he's already, you know what I'm saying, fought RP. He already fought, you know what I'm saying, in MMA and whatnot. He did get his ass whooped a few times. But put that UFC fighter in a fucking backyard. And let's see what happens. They gonna win?
They gonna win, bro. Yes.
Think so?
I know so. They gonna win, and it's gonna be like even worse because the refs not gonna stop them. They gonna do the same thing they would in the octagon, except the refs not gonna stop.
Okay, so I could throw some weapons in that shit, man.
If you throw some weapons,
man, we gotta be underdog bias every time, man.
I mean, if you throw some weapons in there, okay, you gonna get it,
man. Get this motherfucker.
Throw
because that's already an advantage, okay?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
You know what I'm saying?
Really
You're a professional, okay? So give me something to level that shit. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple.
You gonna need a fucking. You gonna need some metal. You need like a lamp pipe or a crowbar or something.
Fuck it.
But I mean, I'm not taking like it would look the same. You know what I'm saying? It would be the same. Like if you fight if a guy in the UFC is like a wrestler and take motherfuckers down, he gonna do that in a street fight. And
he
then
can get caught. You know what I'm saying?
But he's not okay. He can get caught, but he's not gonna get caught by a guy who doesn't do it all the time. That's the thing. Like when you train, you do this shit all the time.
Right.
When you're training, like you catch dudes all the time in training to where it's like breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're gonna put your neck right here? Really? Caught. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's who I'm taking, and like I want to ask you though. You know, this month I had done the Red Countdown. You know, you got UFC London.
Yeah.
Not too much UFC going on, but what you do got going on is you know, March Madness, NCAA. Have you heard anything about the Ball brothers? You heard that shit? That sound
I've been hearing a lot about their fucking dad.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
I should have said that.
I've been hearing a lot about their fucking dad. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard about the dad before. I had to research the brothers. I mean, the sons or whatever. After I seen their dad on, you know what I'm saying, TV and whatnot. So, yeah, what's going on with that, man?
I mean, I
are
don't
they good? Like, are these sons like this shit like that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not real, you know, just all the way into NCAA college, you know what I'm saying, basketball. I'm more NBA. We'll hit that shit in just a minute. But, like, from what I heard, is like, okay, it's 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? You got 2 of them in high school. They're, like, top prospects. And you got one at UCA. You know what I'm saying?
The oldest one. The one that compared to Steph Curry.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's at UCLA. And he's, you know, he's balling. He's in, you know, the tournament or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, their dad is like the fucking diva dad where, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Jackson 5 shit.
Yes.
Jackson 3.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That would be prime example. But yeah, he's on that shit, and like he's like still in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got YouTube channels and all this shit for him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, we'll see. He says all his sons are one and done.
Yeah.
He said all 3 of y'all niggas is one and done. All 3.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
So I also seen some shit about like, yeah, his sons deserve, like, all 3 of them deserve a $1 billion shoe contract, like, off top.
I think that's,
you know
that's
like, what the fuck, like,
that's him like trying to just, you know, if he's a smart guy, he's doing that to make headlines, which I think he's a smart guy. He's not really serious. Yeah. That's just to make the headlines, to like put a spotlight on his sons. You know what I'm saying? And he's like the fucking manager, like they're like Destiny's Child or some type of shit.
He's been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I seen him all over type of shows. You know what I'm saying? So shit, if that was his plan, he was conceding with that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but that's, you know, with the you know, introduction of social media, that's today's NBA, you know what I'm saying, which has gotten soft to me. Like, I used to, back in the day, like when NBA was good, in my opinion, like I'm gonna say 2000 to like maybe 2000, around 2010, you know what I'm saying, like 11, you know, max. Like, you know, NBA was good to me, you know what I'm saying. You know, you had a lot of good guards in the league, and you know, the league wasn't like, it wasn't really just pussyfied. Today you can blow on a nigga, and that's a foul.
Straight up, like, I definitely feel you on that, because you had guys like tough guys, you know what I'm saying, like AI. You had dudes on their own team too, you know what I'm saying. Back in then, you had like Vince Carter, he had his own team. Tracy McGrady, you know what I'm saying. AI, which I already mentioned. Kobe and Shaq was together, but that was like the only super team.
True.
Then, you know, if you want to call that a super team,
that was like the only like dynamic duo. Yeah, because it really wasn't like,
it was about duos then.
Yeah,
you know, it wasn't about the big 3. Yeah, you know, like a couple
duos and singles.
Yeah, that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? But like in today's modern game, it's about, you know what I'm saying, top players on one team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like we all know who to blame for that. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James. We all know who to blame. It's all right though. You know what I'm saying? Things change with generation.
Yeah, I fuck with LeBron though. But yeah, you
right. Yeah, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Never bet against LeBron.
Yeah.
So, But like I feel like them days can never like compare to them days back in the early 2000s to me.
Nah, they can't.
Them players, you know, and like how they were spread out like that in the competition. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, they can't, cause like, yeah, like the way they were spread out. Like you said, every team had its superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like the people you named, then they had like, you know, KG, Minnesota, Duncan, Spurs, Dirk, Mavs, who else? Chris Webber, Sacramento. You know, he had good power forwards like that.
Shit, Ray Allen, the Sonics.
You had great guards, Ray Allen, Stephon Marbury, Steve Francis.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, NBA was real dope back then, and then like, you know, it wasn't like just real pussy fox. I mean, like we was talking about AI. AI shot terrible from the field, you know what I'm saying? But he made a lot of his money, you know what I'm saying, on that line.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, like, and, you know, it was more, a little bit more physical, not like the 90s, but it was a little bit more physical. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, that was some of the, that's when I really got hooked on NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it during the Jordan era, you know, I remember it here and there. Yeah. But like I was real into it, you know what I'm saying? Probably
that's when
like
I got on it.
That little period from the 2000s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
especially because that's when I started getting on the video game. Once I got on the video game, I wanted to know
2K.
Let me see what this nigga's really about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely got on. That's when I jumped on AI, T.I. T-Mac, my bad. I'm talking about fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of T.I. jumped on that Trump shit too.
What'd he say?
He said he was like he sent the Instagram out and was like fuck Trump and like calling him all these like weak ass childish ass like names and shit, like, you know, cussing him out type shit, you know.
Yeah.
But on some childish shit, you know. Yeah. But he did like say like try to defend Snoop Dogg and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, T-Mac, Vince Carter, them guys, man. Yeah, I fuck with that versus to now. But I do fuck with LeBron. I fuck with the modern players like KD, you know. Yeah. But they're like KD's pussified to me, like you said, because like what type of guy like leaves his team? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could say that was his. You can argue that was his team between him.
That was. I would say it was his team. I would say it was his team.
Yeah. Who leaves like that, dude? You almost got to the championship last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I see what everybody's saying, but I guess he's like, fuck it. I just want to, you know, get the ring and, you know what I'm saying, and win and be on some dynasty type shit. You know, maybe he won like, cause see, maybe he looked at it like, okay, if I be in Oklahoma, right, I could probably like be in Oklahoma, you know, for all my career and maybe win. I would say Kevin would have probably won one if he stayed in Oklahoma.
That's how career.
Maybe two max. One, I think he would have got at least one at some point in his career staying in OKC.
I can see that.
But he's like, fuck that. I want to get multiple and create a dynasty. That's what I think his head was at a little bit. Because, you know what I'm saying, that's what you're going to get in Golden State. Like, he'll probably end up winning a couple there. They may or may not win it this year. I mean, you know, it's kind of fucking early for NBA because we'll hit that shit when we get close to playoffs. But, I mean, in the finals, that's in fucking June, I'm seeing Golden State and Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like last year. Golden State might win it in 6 or 7. I'm calling it now.
And that's the fucking problem. These stacked teams. It's the same teams in the finals
some video game type shit.
Fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry, LeBron, like, I don't know if, like, the NBA is pushing me just for these dudes, like, to, you know, be seen or whatever, to be the hot guys or whatever, so they putting all these great players around them. I don't know what it is, man, but, you know.
I think here's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? With social media today, everything's about fucking looks and aesthetics and how much eyeballs you can get on it, how many asses in the seats. So they're going to an entertainment aspect. Is it more entertaining to have it like the old school days where each team had one, maybe two stars, or is it more entertaining to have these heavyweights with all these fucking stacked niggas on their team, bro?
Yeah, what sells? You know what I'm saying?
That sells. Paper, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, would it sell more? Would it be more profitable for the NBA to have, you know, Steph Curry on Golden State, Klay Thompson on whatever team, and Kevin Durant on another team? You know what I'm saying? And Dre on another team. You know what I'm saying? It's more profitable that way. Just like the UFC, they're fucking going with their new owners. They're going all entertainment because the UFC cards that they've been putting out since the McGregor card have been shit. Yeah. You might have had one good fight. It's been fucking bullshit. You might have one good fight, you know, maybe two, but they've been bullshit, bro. So they're all about entertainment. They're not more about the guy fighting the best guy. And the same thing with the NBA. Everybody's moving, like when it comes to sport, professional sport, it's supposed to be the highest level. Everybody's moving toward entertainment to where you can't get the best competition out of your product. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that team. It has to be that team. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
You know, you can even say that with the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With Patriots. You know say that with them.
Exactly. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up, y'all. I mean, I had some medicine earlier and I got fucking hungry. So we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap this shit up, and you know, I'm gonna grab something to eat. But you know, I appreciate y'all, you know, listening to our takes on you know, a few topics. You know, this is the Better Than That podcast, episode 1. We're growing this, and you know, remember, if you like this shit, please like and subscribe, and you know, we can grow this together. And gotta keep it moving. Appreciate you. All right, man. What the fuck we gonna eat, man?